Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Leaving the rustic Zhao Liying, a discussion triggered by a storm recently. The storm about Zhao Liying has been so vigorous that we have to re-examine various phenomena in the entertainment industry. To be honest, when I saw her say "don't be whiny," I really couldn't help but wonder, is this her response to black fans, or is she responding to her own fans? In this era of information explosion, a simple live broadcast, fans on both sides tearing each other apart, can detonate the entire social network, which is really remarkable. Since her debut, Zhao Liying has grown from an unknown supporting actress to today's queen of the screen. Under the halo, it is inevitable that she is at the forefront of the storm. What I have heard and seen is these online violence. If her previous label of country bumpkin was a potential accumulation of many years, then today's controversy is obviously a rekindling of war. Stars in the masses, an arena of struggle when it comes to the relationship between stars and fans. Some say it is a two-way love, and some say it is more like a war without gunpowder. In this reality, the problems faced by Zhao Liying are not isolated cases, but reflect the trend that is difficult to calm down in the entire entertainment industry. Commentators have come out to debate her style change, and netizens have also started to debate. This reminds me of a saying, people's hearts are hard to predict, and there are always actors who are at a loss on the stage. The debate over beauty, style, and even hairstyle reminds me of a roadside stall a long time ago, where the stall owner and the customer had a dispute over the taste of the dishes. Don't you think it's the same thing? Stars have become products under the spotlight. Every time they appear on camera, it's like a product promotion. Whether they are popular or not, it echoes the choice of the group. The response and development trend of decision-making. For a time, the scene caused by Zhao Liying's post became the focus of public opinion. The phrase "don't complain" quickly ignited her supporters and opponents like a collision between Mars and the Earth. Since ancient times, the relationship between stars and fans is like a double-edged sword. It is necessary to maintain an appropriate distance and properly handle every interaction. I noticed that some people think that Zhao Liying's remarks are cool and inappropriate attitude towards fans, which has led to accusations of forgetting her roots. But some people think that this is her true nature. This reminds me of a story. In ancient times, the tiger and the fox. When the tiger met the newborn fox, it gave a kind of maternal care, but the sweaty tiger was always careless, and the fox felt the danger instead. When facing pressure, celebrities also use this method to protect themselves, which is a true performance that is often misunderstood. Fan culture in the eye of the storm. At the same time, some true fans with the enthusiasm to protect their idols were intercepted by black fans, which is really ridiculous. In these online wars, the quarrels of fans seem to be fighting for idols, but in fact they are more of an emotional catharsis. This state reminds me of a problem that is generally faced by society today. It is becoming increasingly difficult for people to think rationally. The navigation of the cyberspace economy has caused some people to fall into the quagmire of blind star chasing, enjoying it without knowing it. In addition, some netizens even dug out the so-called lurkers, that is, they claim to be old fans for many years but are actually fans of other stars. This is undoubtedly an invisible war between fans in the entertainment industry, which can be described as the enemy lurks, and the soldiers are suddenly closed. So, is the opposition and division in this just a projection of some psychological needs? Many people pursue this attention and companionship, and then gain identity recognition in the dispute. Thinking about black fans and true fans in general, facing this phenomenon of fan culture, it is not scientific to simply blame one party. In this vigorous quarrel, all parties play an indispensable role. Protection, destruction, and intertwined struggles seem to have become a daily routine in this circle. For Zhao Liying, I think what is needed more is silence and wisdom. This is a stage of further denial and reflection after a minor wave. Many stars are not facing external evaluation, but self-examination. If you ask me what I think about the current situation, I think we can return the focus to a more fundamental level. We should not only talk about style and styling, but also pay attention to the relationship between fans and idols. Supporting idols can certainly give them motivation, but if this passionate emotion turns into an attack, overinvestment is even more terrible. A friend once said to me, chasing stars is like shooting a movie. The actors on and off the stage are different, and the perspectives of gaze are also different. On this bright and dazzling stage, Zhao Liying's every appearance conveys certain values to the outside world. As an audience, how should we view our roles? Looking to the future, harmonious coexistence. The future is full of variables, but I believe that as long as we maintain a sincere and tolerant heart, can rationally chase stars, understand identification, and restrain our words and deeds, all fans and idols may be able to form a harmonious coexistence. Such a circle will become a civilized and beautiful country. Of course, there may be more new problems. To this end, each of us needs to work together to embrace diversity while effectively maintaining the boundaries between stars and fans and seeking the joy of interaction in this fast-paced society. Everyone is always busy and has no time to pay attention to those trivial things. The sensational news in the entertainment industry always makes people stop and savor it carefully. Zhao Liying was pushed to the forefront again. Her words, "I posted it myself and displayed it myself, don't complain," shocked many people. It was really domineering. However, behind this is the crisis of fans leaving, which is not a trivial matter. Today, let's talk about this beloved actress and see what her words mean. Zhao Liying's response this time really showed her true nature. She has always been a clear stream in the entertainment industry with her straightforward personality. She doesn't like to hide or cater to other people's expectations. This attitude has won her the love of many fans. However, we must also admit that as a star, facing all kinds of comments and doubts, appropriate responses are necessary, but sometimes we also need to be more cautious. After all, as the old saying goes, don't be afraid of 10,000, just be afraid of one. In this era of information dissemination so fast. In this fast-paced era, a single sentence may be infinitely magnified and even cause greater controversy. When Zhao Liying chose to respond in such a direct way, many people liked it, thinking that she was brave and real. On the other hand, some fans were disappointed and thought that her approach was not mature enough. In this incident, there are multiple factors for the reasons for losing fans. We often see in our lives that the relationship between celebrities and fans is like walking on a tightrope, and you may lose your balance if you are not careful. This incident of Zhao Liying not only allows us to see her personality, but also allows us to reflect on what the way celebrities and fans get along is. Speaking of this, let's think about what the relationship between celebrities and fans is like. Sometimes, fans chase stars not only because of their hobbies, but also as an emotional sustenance. Everyone likes the idol's works and admires their personalities. This yearning has invisibly pushed the idols to an altar. However, idols are also people. They also have their own lives, their own emotions, joys and sorrows. Take Zhao Liying for example. She is the glamorous heroine on the screen, but in life, she is just an ordinary person. She may have her own troubles and her own persistence. Stars should also pay attention to the impact of their words and deeds on fans in their pursuit of self. Because of this, many stars have become cautious on the internet, for fear of being scolded for saying the wrong thing. Although Zhao Liying's remarks were domineering, they also aroused dissatisfaction among some netizens. Some people think that as a public figure, she should be more cautious in her words and deeds, especially when facing the emotions of fans. She should be more delicate. After all, fans' expectations and support is based on trust in her. In this complex entertainment industry, every decision and every word of the stars will cause waves between fans and the public. For Zhao Liying, although her domineering response this time made her gain a lot of support for a while, she also faced the challenge of losing fans. Such incidents tell us that in the process of chasing stars, in addition to appreciating the works of idols, we must also understand their difficulties and choices. As fans, we must also remain rational and learn to be tolerant. Let us go back to Zhao Liying's response. Although the incident caused some negative reactions, her courage is worthy of praise. I hope that in the future, everyone can continue to support her and look forward to her bringing more wonderful works to everyone in her acting career. I also hope that every star chaser can find his or her own happiness and joy on this road of chasing dreams. On the road of chasing stars, happiness is the most important thing. Let's cheer together.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.